Okey, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kita terus start dengan modul nombor 2 sebab modul nombor 1 dia cerita tentang cloud. So basically kamu dah belajar tentang cloud. So sekarang kita nak tengok, I think tak sure ya kamu masuk ke tak, tapi lab tu mungkin kita nak familiar dengan Google environment pula, Google Cloud Environment. Okey. So yang ni ialah modul tajuk dia kata start with a solid platform. So basically kamu pun familiar dengan Amazon AWS punya platform, kamu kena familiar kan dengan lab kita tu, familiar kan dengan platform tu. Sebab nanti dalam exam kamu kena macam describe lah nak proses untuk setting tu kan. Sebab dalam exam kamu kena tulis. Kalau lab test boleh lah, tapi lab test pun kamu ambil macam dekat mana nak setting tu kan. So kamu kena cerita ataupun identify dalam kertas nak setting tu kat mana. Okey, familiar. Okey, Google nanti saya tengok yang mana penting, tapi kita start dulu dengan solid platform. So in this first module we discuss about cloud so yang ni kita dah discuss tentang cloud. So what is technology and business game changer, and then for the module 2 kita start with solid platform. Is the second module of the Google Cloud Computing foundation course. So basically dia tadi Amazon pun foundation, yang ni pun foundation. And we look at different ways that you can interact with Google Cloud. Okay, kita pergi yang penting sebab I think kamu pun penat. So there are 4 ways that you can interact with Google Cloud. So we talk about each turn. So first kita tengok yang kita boleh interact is with Google Cloud Console with web user interface. So yang ni standard. Tapi kamu kena buka website lah, buka web page untuk masuk kan. Yang kedua, Cloud SDK or Cloud Shell. So dalam web page pun ada, dalam Google Cloud Console pun kamu boleh pilih Cloud Shell. And then Cloud SDK Software Development Software Development Kit, sorry. Okay, thank you. Software Development Kit sebenarnya kita akan kita buat programming dan sebagainya, kita guna di Cloud SDK lah untuk upload dan and so on. Sebenarnya macam tu lah. Okay, and then kita ada satu lagi cara guna REST based API for custom application. And also we can use Cloud Console mobile app. So the Cloud Console serves as a centralized console for all your project data and lets you execute common tasks using simple mouse click with no need to remember commands or avoid typos. So bila kita masuk web page ni standard bagi admin lah. Admin sebenarnya cloud admin dia akan masuk web page dan tengok sebagainya lah. Sebagai cloud developer sebenarnya dia akan buat programming lah. Dia set up, nak set up, provide deploy resources, semua dia buat programming. Okay. So when you use the Cloud Console, the resources that you create are done so in the context of a specific project. You can create multiple projects, so you can use project to separate your work in whatever way makes sense for you. So dalam cloud dia, anything kita nak buat, kita wujudkan satu project. Okay, from that project kita akan buatlah deploy resources and so on. So Cloud Console is also great for developers. Cloud source repositories provide Git version control to support collaborative development of any application or service. Selainnya macam cloud ke programming dan sebagainya, kamu kena familiar dan biasakan diri je. Dia macam latih tubi, bukan latih tubi lah. So, dia mula-mula kena hafal dan kena biasakan. Sebab banyak library ni dah diberi. So, programming macam tu lah. Dia sebenarnya benda tu dah ada dekat internet dan sebagainya. Kamu nak kena biasa je. Nak kena search. Macam mana nak cari, and then nak guna yang terbaik. Mungkin instead of panjang, coding yang panjang, kita hanya simple coding yang boleh interpret apa yang kita nak. Okay. And then the cloud SDK is set of command line tools for Google Cloud. You can run these tools interactively or in your automated script. So bagi orang yang nak jadi cloud engineer, so biasakan diri guna Google Cloud SDK or Google Cloud Shell. Cloud Shell. So Cloud Shell ni type programming. Okay. And Cloud Shell also provides you with command line access to your cloud resources directly from your browser, but without having to install Cloud SDK or other tools on your system. So Cloud Shell ni dia macam dia bukan GUI saja, dia masuk web page tapi dia boleh kita type lah, nak familiar. And the Cloud SDK includes client libraries that enables you to easily create, manage resources, and then Google Cloud libraries expose API for two main purpose. And App API provide access to service, and Admin API offer functionality for resource management. So sebenarnya dalam IT ni ada dua lah. Either you maintenance ni banyak pada admin engineer. So sebenarnya kalau kita masuk dalam bidang ni, kita akan jadi macam admin dululah, kita maintenance dulu. Yang kedua, kamu akan jadi developer. Ataupun kamu masuk developer terus pun boleh. Tapi dia lebih otai lah, lebih expert sikit. So you guys nanti dalam lab nanti kamu boleh buat, kamu boleh masuk ke console.cloud.google.com. I think you guys dah ada Google account, so the system will prompt you to enter your credentials. And after you log in, the Cloud Console will display the details of your default project. Kadang-kadang ada untuk ada link tu, dia akan bagi temporary password and so on. So better pakai yang tu lah, instead of pakai account Google. Tapi kadang-kadang yang kamu ambil dengan nama kamu, dengan account kamu, better guna nama account kamu sebab dia punya certificate atas nama account kamu lah. Better. Tapi untuk Google, untuk Amazon AWS, jangan guna ni yang kamu sendiri sebab takut tersilap charge. Tersilap charge. Saya dah tersilap itu, saya tak sure saya silap ke macam mana. Dah kena charge sampai sebulan $17,000. Berapa? So dalam 80,000 tu dia sebulan je. So the billing account telefon panggil saya dah escalate lah, maksudnya saya tersilap lah. So all Google Cloud services are accessible through the simple menu button in the top left corner. You can pin frequently used service to this menu. So familiar kan dengan tool yang ada kat Google Cloud. Okay. So projects are the basis for enabling and using Google Cloud services. Like managing APIs, enabling billing, adding and removing collaborators, and enabling other Google services. So each project is a separate account and each resource belongs to exactly one. So projects can have different owners and users. They are built separately and they are managed separately. So basically cloud ni base dia kena start dengan apa? Kena ada project kita. And then resource manager provides ways for you to programmatically manage your projects in cloud. So you can access resource manager through RPC API and REST API. API ni macam SDK tadi lah. So you can use, misalnya orang yang buat application untuk link pada Google Cloud, dia akan guna SDK or API lah. So with this API, you can get a list of all projects associated with an account, create new project, update existing project, and delete project, and so on. So each Google Cloud project has a name and project ID that you assign. And the project ID is a permanent and changeable identifier, and it has to be unique across Google Cloud. While a project ID will be generated automatically, you can edit it. So however, this must be done while creating the new project, though as it cannot be modified afterwards. So waktu nak create project ID boleh update, tapi lepas dah create dah tak boleh modify dah. So in general, project IDs are made to be human readable strings, and you will use them frequently to refer to projects. So on the other hand, project names are for your convenience, and you can change them, not though that you can reuse the project name of the deleted project. So dia ada project ID, contohnya IC kamu, kan? IC kamu tujuh berapa number kan? Yang tu tak boleh tukar, tapi nama kamu boleh tukar. Jadi nama lain kan, Michael ke apa something. Google Cloud also assigns each of your projects a unique project number. And you see it displayed to you in various contexts, but using it is mostly outside the scope of this course. So to create project, you click on the name of the current project in the upper left portion of the screen. So yang ni Google Cloud punya console. So basically kita pilih kita create project apa yang kita nak buat lah. So basically dia akan keluar list of all current project will be displayed, and we select the new project option on the right hand side. The new project, and then when the new project screen is displayed, give your project name. You have the option to use the auto-generated project ID or create your own by clicking the edit option here. And project IDs must be globally unique. Select the appropriate billing account and organization, and then click create. So dalam satu Google Google Cloud, so your project name project ID must be unique. Different macam IP macam public IP. Okay. So how's Google Cloud billing works? So billing in Google Cloud is set up at the Google Cloud project level. When you define a Google Cloud project, you link a billing account to it. So this billing account is where you will configure all your billing information, including your payment option. So benda ni penting, especially when you become cloud engineer or to develop for especially for your company lah. Okay. You can link your billing account to 0 or more projects. Project that you don't link to any billing account can only use free Google Cloud services. So your billing account can be charged automatically invoice every month or at every threshold. So you probably thinking, how can I make sure I don't accidentally run out a big Google Cloud bill? So Google Cloud provides 4 tools to help. So dia pun ada macam Amazon AWS, dia ada budgets and alerts, billing export, reports and quota. So this service bantu untuk kita tengok billing bill kita berapa banyak dan sebagainya. So you can define budget at the billing account level or at the project level, and to be notified when costs approach your budget limit, you can create an alert. For example, with a budget limit of $20 and alert set at 90%, you will receive a notification alert when your expense reach $18. So benda ni penting, macam saya kata tadi, benda penting bila kamu jadi developer, manager dan sebagainya lah, which is very important. So billing export allows you to store details, billing information in places where it is easy to retrieve for external analysis, such as BigQuery dataset or cloud storage bucket. Reports is a visual tool in the console that allows you to monitor expenditure based on project or services. So tool yang macam visual tool ni penting ah. Kadang-kadang kita nak tengok, kadang kita tengok numbers, kita tak sure is it good or bad kan. Tapi bila kita tengok visual, kita boleh imagine, oh okay. Maksudnya contohnya macam ni. Bila sampai ke bulan berapa ni, dia macam menurun lah. So kita tengok ada reducing billing and so on. Kalau dia menaik, kita tengok kenapa dia naik dan sebagainya. So should be a warning and so on. So penting lah, macam visual report pun sangat penting. And Google Cloud also implement quota, which limit enforcing extra billing charges. So quotas are designed to prevent the overconsumption of resources because of an error or malicious attack. Okay, yang ni penting. So kalau kita buat quota tu, tak adalah macam tersilap billing dan sebagainya lah. And the Cloud SDK enables a user to run Google Cloud command line tools from a local desktop. Installing and configuring the Cloud SDK is our next topic. So the Cloud SDK is a set of command line tools that you can download and install onto a computer of your choice and use to manage resources and applications hosted on Google Cloud. So the G Cloud CLI manage authentication, local configuration, developer workflow and interaction with Google Cloud APIs. So for GSUtil provide command line access to manage cloud storage buckets and objects. For BQ allows you to run queries and manipulate datasets, tables, entities, BigQuery through the command line. So yang ni BQ ni lebih kepada database, yang ni lebih kepada storage, yang ni lebih kepada command, authentication, configuration and so on. So to install the Cloud SDK to your desktop, you can go to cloudbooker.com/SDK, select the operating system for your desktop. And this will download the SDK for your operating system on your desktop. So after the installation is complete, you will need to configure the Cloud SDK for your Google Cloud environment. And then run the gcloud init command. You will be prompt for information, including your login credential, default project, and default region and zone. So, yang ni pula using Cloud Shell, you can manage your projects resources easily without having to install the Cloud SDK or other tools locally. The Cloud SDK command line tools and other utilities are always available, up to date, and fully authenticated. So your Cloud Shell virtual machine is ephemeral, which means that it will stop whenever you stop using it interactively, and it will restart when you re-enter Cloud Shell. So you get 5 gigabytes of persistence. This storage that is attached for you every time a new Cloud Shell session is started. And then Cloud Shell provides web preview functionality and built-in authorization access to Cloud Console project and resources. So to start Cloud Shell, click on the active here, macam dalam ni, kat sini. Click on the activate Cloud Shell icon in the upper right side of the screen. And the Cloud Shell terminal will appear on the lower portion of the windows. And options, including launching the Cloud Shell code editor, opening Cloud Shell in a new page, can be performed using the toolbar on the upper right corner Cloud Shell. Yang ni yang biasa, maksudnya Cloud Shell code editor is a tool for editing files inside your Cloud Shell environment in real time within the web browser. This tool is extremely convenient when working with a code-first application or container-based workloads because you can edit files easily without the need to download and upload changes. You can also use text editors from Cloud Shell command prompt. So I think ada yang dah buat ni, tapi buat sekali lagi dan upload nantilah. So APIs, let's be precise about yang ni dia ni. So let's be precise about what an application programming interface, which is API, application programming interface. A software service implementation can be complex and changeable. If other software service had to be explicitly coded at that level of detail in order to use that service, the result would be brittle and error prone. So instead, application developers structure the software they write so that it presents a clean, well-defined interface that abstracts away needless detail, and then they document that interface. That's an application programming interface. The underlying implementation can change as long as the interface doesn't. And other pieces of software that use the API don't have to know or to care. From users, API, simple version interface, and then connected to our application. The APIs, these APIs are what's called RESTful successful. In other words, they follow the representation state transfer paradigm. So in a broad sense, that means that your code can use Google services in much the same way that web browsers talk to web servers. And the APIs identify resources in Google Cloud with your URL. Your code can pass information to the APIs using JSON, which is very popular way of passing textual information over the web. And there's an open system or AUTH2 for user login and access control. So Google Cloud APIs also assist in helping you to control your spend with most including daily quotas and limits. So where needed, quotas and rates can be raised by request. So in addition to the Cloud SDK, you will also use client libraries that enables you to easily create and manage resources. Google Cloud client libraries expose APIs for two main purposes: app APIs and admin API. So app API provide access to service and they are optimized for supported language such as Node.js, Node.js and Python. Admin APIs offer functionality for resource management. For example, you can use admin API if you want to build your own automated tools. So the Cloud Console includes a tool called the API Explorer that helps you to learn about the API interactively. Yeah, I think that's all for today. Ada soalan tak? Dismiss. So apa-apa boleh message saya kalau ada soalan nanti. Ada. Nanti saya bagi link. Nanti saya bagi link, kamu boleh buat lab dia. Okay, that's all. Thank you everyone and have a good rest.